Welcome to Buffalo, New York, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim and the Buffalo Sabres.
Nice to have you with us. This is Jim Houston.
And I'm Darryl Ray.
Let's drop the puck. And here's how the goalies match up. Hasek goes head-to-head against Hebert. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim win the face-off. Shatan moves it on. Pekka to Schmelik. Schmelik over to the wing. Schmelik to the net. Karpa feeds it ahead to Nielsen. Moves in to Nielsen. Hasek stopped it. Hasek moves it to Schmelik. Intercepted. Marha goes offside. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Short pass to Cullen. Drury passes back.
Over here!
Trinka chips it ahead to Drew. Cullen shoots! Hasek stops it. He touches the puck for icing. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. Marshall shot it. Solani to Ruchin. To Marshall, into the slot. Correa to Pusher. Marshall winds up. You know, Paul says when he played junior hockey and then at college hockey with the University of Maine, he wasn't much of a shooter.
Well, you can't say that now, and I don't think you'll get an argument out of any goaltender in the National Hockey League. He's added about 10 pounds of upper body muscle the past couple of years.
The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Bannister passes to his own blue line. To Nielsen. Marha passes it back. Shannon starts out to center. Towards the net. To Sanderson. Offside against Buffalo. Pekka gets possession off the draw. The puck's knocked loose by Shatan. Trinka out of his own zone. It's tied 0-0. Trinka, weak shot. Over to Wilson. The Sabres move the puck out of their own end. To Huda. To Todd. Todd moves in. To Huda. Both teams are passing. Knutson scores! Let's take a look at that one again.
It begins with a pass into the offensive zone. He takes the shot and beat the goalie.
Plant gets to the circle. He'll face off against Ruchin.
Anaheim goal, scored by number 21, Espen Knutson, assisted by number 12, Kevin Todd, and number 6, Doug Huda.
That's what this game's all about.
To Solani, he's stopped by a bear. To Pusher. Pusher passes it across to center. 4:50 into the first period. To Ruchin. To Korea.
Over here!
Anaheim should be making a line change soon. To the net. To Ruchin. Ruchin to Korea. Anaheim leads by a goal. Zhitnik towards the net. He takes a slap shot. Pusher passes across. Korea over to the wing. Anaheim has fresh legs on the ice. Woolley to Brown. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. It's one-on-one. A bear gives it to Bannister. To Marha. Marha out of his own zone. He's got a breakaway! Hasek stops it. To Ward. Bannister shoots! Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Anaheim has really passed the puck well in this game. To McKee. To Wilson. Karpa could be biting off more than he can chew. Barnaby drops his gloves. Karpa gets things started. Barnaby connects in a big way. And again! And again!
He used him as a human pinata.
And it's a decisive win for Barnaby. Barnaby will sit for 5 minutes after that bout, and so will Karpa.
Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting. Anaheim penalty to number 33, David Karpa, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Buffalo should be making a line change soon. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim are ahead by 1 goal. A bear slows things down by covering up. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. To Korea. Just 2 minutes to go. Anaheim has a fresh line on the ice.
Over here!
Schmelik passes across.
Nice, clean, stiff check.
Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. 1:29 left in the period. To Plant. One-timer! A bear moves the puck to Bannister. A bear covers up the puck. Primo gets possession off the draw. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there.
Last minute of play in the first period.
Hasek gives it to Primo. The Sabres will change on the fly. Towards the net. Stick saved by a bear. A bear slows things down by covering up. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Only 30 seconds remaining in the period. Moves in to the net. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Nielsen to Pusher. To Odette.
Over here!
And that's the end of the first period.
Please remember that you will be asked to leave if you are seen throwing debris on the ice.
Welcome back for the second period of today's game on NHL 99. Schmelik moves it on. Anaheim hanging on to the lead. Just 2 minutes left in the penalty to Buffalo. Shatan scores! Primo gets to the circle. He'll face off against Drury.
Buffalo goal scored by number 81, Miroslav Shatan. Assisted by number 42, Richard Schmelik, and number 28, Donald Audette.
Primo into the middle, has the puck on a string. Ward scores! Plant gets to the circle. He'll face off against Ruchin.
Buffalo goal scored by number 15, Dixon Ward. Assisted by number 22, Wayne Primo, and number 39, Dominic Hasek.
Hebert made the toe save. Hebert covers up the puck for the faceoff. Pekka gets to the circle. He'll face off against Marha. The Sabres win the faceoff. To Sandstrom. Sandstrom out of his own zone. To Nielsen. To Sandstrom. We have a penalty that's been called. Penalty called for slashing.
Buffalo penalty to number 81, Miroslav Shatan, 2 minutes for slashing.
Holzinger gets to the circle. He'll face off against Ruchin. They drop the puck. Hasek pulls the puck out of the air. The puck's knocked loose by Bannister. Ruchin moves it into the middle. Bannister nailed him. Sandstrom passes it back. Hasek moves it to Holzinger. Holzinger to the net. Hebert moves the puck to Bannister. Ruchin passed it to Correa. Sandstrom to the net. Hasek made the glove save. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Sanderson touches up for the icing call. Anaheim has a fresh line on the ice. Both teams are passing well in this game. Solani to the net. Back to Marha. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Nielsen winds up to Sanderson. Sanderson into the middle. Buffalo has a clear path to the net. Time runs out on the penalty to Shatan. Nielsen over to the wing. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim will change on the fly. Moves in. Pusher gets called for hooking.
Anaheim penalty to number 4, Jamie Pusher, 2 minutes for hooking.
Karpa cleared the puck.
Over here!
Shannon over to the wing. Shannon knocked down by Marshall. Marshall over to the wing. Barnaby jostles with Karpa. Karpa throws his gloves to the ice. Barnaby gets things started. Karpa has eaten a lot of fist in this bout. Barnaby throws a haymaker. And again! Barnaby backs out of trouble. And again! This has got to be more than a little embarrassing from Karpa.
That last shot caught him on the button.
Barnaby will get 5 minutes for that little show of affection. So will Karpa.
Buffalo penalty to number 36, Matthew Barnaby, a 5-minute major for fighting. Anaheim penalty to number 33, David Karpa, a 5-minute major for fighting.
Pekka to face off against Marha. Marha gets possession off the draw. Both teams are passing well in this game. Hasek moves the puck to Audette. Marha got the puck down the ice. To center. Buffalo looking to increase its lead. Audette shoots! Woolley over to the wing. Pass intercepted. Bannister clears the puck down the ice. Hasek gets the puck to Odette. Pekka passes into the middle. Woolley into the middle. Solani knocks the puck away. To Pekka. He one-times it. Into the corner. Odette out of the corner. He shoots the puck. Odette knocks the puck away. Solani breaks out. Chips it ahead to Odette. Buffalo. Odette scores! Let's take a look at that in replay, Razor.
It all started with a pass. He let a wrist shot go, and it found a home in the back of the net.
Here we go again. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice.
Buffalo goal, his 10th of the season, scored by number 28, Donald Audette, assisted by number 5, Jason Woolley.
Primo winds up. Drury moves it over to the wing. Cullen to the net. To Green. Pusher shot it. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. That's icing against Buffalo. Buffalo has fresh legs on the ice. Moves it on to Grosek. Grosek races in alone. Hebert gets the puck to Bannister. To Ruchin. Passes it to Correa. To center. Anaheim has fresh legs on the ice. Towards the net. Hebert holds onto it. Plant gets thrown out of the face-off circle. Grosek gets to the circle. He'll face off against Ruchin. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim win the face-off. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Verada passed it on. Woolley passes across. Moves in.
Last minute of play in the second period.
To Ward. It was kept out by Hebert. Hebert holds onto it. Anaheim has a fresh line on the ice. Hebert made the save. Marhoff moves it on. The Mighty Ducks of Anaheim change up their lines. Buffalo has a solid lead. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Trinka flattens Verada. Holzinger passes ahead. Schmelik took the shot. Hebert stopped it.
The concession will remain open until midway through the third period.
Time now for the third period of EA Sports NHL 99. Pekka gets to the circle. He'll face off against Marhoff. Bannister chips it ahead to Sandstrom. Karpa turns it over. To Shannon. Pass intercepted. Nielsen knocks the puck away. The Sabres move the puck out of their own end. Pekka gets a breakaway. Pekka shoots.
Stellar net minding.
To Hebert. Gives it to Bannister. To Sandstrom. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Hebert hangs onto the puck. Primo gets to the circle. He'll face off against Drury. Anaheim has fresh legs on the ice. Huda moves it on. Drury into the slot. To Ward. Buffalo has a solid lead. Primo moves in, who then shot it. Anaheim has been doing a great job of sharing the puck. Drury to center. Great hit! Penalty against the Sabres for roughing.
Buffalo penalty to number 42, Richard Schmelik. 2 minutes for roughing.
Ruchin wins the draw cleanly. Pekka out of his own zone. The Sabres are changing on the go. Pekka turns it over. Shatan to center. Zhitnik knocks the puck away. The Buffalo Sabres come in offside. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Woolley shoots! Shatan jars the puck loose. Moves in. Woolley dumps the puck in. Anaheim should be making a line change soon. Hebert covers up the puck. Anaheim won the draw. Sandstrom shoved by Sanderson. To Holzinger. Correa moves in. He shoots! Belted and knocked to the ice by Ruchin. Sandstrom winds up. Hasek made the glove save. Pass intercepted. To Shannon. Karpa steals the pass. Ruchin gets the puck to Correa. Time runs out on the penalty to Schmeling. Buffalo has a solid lead. The Sabres will change on the fly. Moves in. Schmeling fired it. Hebert moves the puck to Pusher. To Wilson. Wilson out of his own zone. It's a breakaway. He's in the clear. Wilson then made the shot. To Pusher. Pusher out of his own zone. Pusher was nailed by Plant. Moves in. Plant hits him. To Marshall. Saved by Hasek. Hasek gives it to Wilson. McKee belted by Pusher. McKee made the pass to Grosek. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Marshall turns it over. To center. To Solani. Anaheim has a very tired line out on the ice right now. Buffalo needs to get a fresh line out there. Grabbed by Hebert. The Sabres win the faceoff. Anaheim. Pekka scores!
He didn't have much of a chance at stopping that sizzler.
Primo gets to the circle. He'll face off against Drury.
Buffalo goal, scored by number 27, Mike Pekka, assisted by number 44, Alexei Zhitnik.
Moves in. Over to Cullen. Intercepted. To Shannon. The Sabres will change on the fly. To Ward. Then he shot it. Brown made the shot. Buffalo should be making a line change soon. Green pass to Drury. Drury into the slot. Hasek makes a nice save. Hasek gives it to Wilson. At center ice to Primo. To center. Towards the net. Primo fired it. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift. Ward passes it across. Hebert holds onto it. Plant gets possession off the draw. Hebert gets the puck to Pusher. To Pusher. Buffalo leaves this line out for an awfully long shift.
Last minute of play in the third period.
Under 1 minute to go. Pekka gets waved out of the faceoff circle. They move into position for the faceoff. The puck is dropped. Buffalo has a fresh line on the ice. To Nielsen. To Bannister. Only 30 seconds to go in the game. Both teams are passing well in this game. Karpa moves it over to the wing. The Buffalo Sabres win the faceoff. Wilson knocks the puck away. Holzinger shoots. 5 seconds to go. Put this one in the books. The Buffalo Sabres have beaten Anaheim.